Michael, we're getting another season with Rainbow Six Siege as Operation Twin Shells, and a new operator is on the way. So Chris Waters over at Ubisoft. Operation Twin Shells is coming to Rainbow Six Siege with a new Greek operator who brings a bold approach to battlefield tactics and mobility. The defender Skopós does not take to the field herself. Instead, she actually controls 2 shells, kind of like Spectre Divide, dude, we just recently played. It's basically how this plays out, right? So this will be the 3rd season in year 9, and it's going to bring updates to Solus, Nock, and Dokkaebi. There's multiple ways you can pronounce these names. It's never the same, even when I hear it from the devs. So it's just, that's how it's going, right? They're adding in now when you go into the match, while you're waiting for a match, you can actually go into the shooting range and practice and get warmed up. I thought that was a nice little touch that they took them longer to add than I expected at the end of the day. Drones now also get a boost to speed, so you can kind of take off a little bit without hopefully getting shot. I got my drone picked off last night pretty good. So there's a couple different tweaks. The biggest thing though is the new operator. Skopós is able to teleport from one drone into the next. So if you take out the one, so basically the one that operates is the operator, or the other one is more like a camera. So you just kind of drop a shield and hunker down, and you can watch on that camera. But if you take that out, then it's not like a second life. That's the biggest thing. It's more like being added onto a camera that then allows you to teleport over and take over and then move. But if you take out that operator, that's the one that dies. That is it. Skopós is gone. So it's not like it's a second life is the biggest fear I've seen out there. So it's very interesting. It's going to add some new dynamics. A lot of people going, really? We're getting into robots now? That was my son's reaction, which I also thought as well. I'm like, wow, are we starting running out of ideas? I think this is just a new way to add some new flavor to the game. It actually makes me kind of excited, Michael.
Yeah, I haven't played Rainbow Six nearly as much as you have, but it's definitely a game I've hopped in. I get absolutely creamed, and then I log off because I'm just not fast enough for that game for whatever reason, even though I love FPS games. But no, this operator, just seeing it, the 2 robots, as you said, had that Spectre Divide vibes, which is a game you and I recently played. I thought it was cool. Again, I'm on the outside. I'll admit I'm not in the trenches on Rainbow Six, but I thought this operator was cool. As I read about it, as you explained, I thought it looked really, really awesome. So I think it's a cool thing. Maybe it sucks me back in, but I could see why the hardcores would be a little bit concerned.
No, absolutely. There's definitely going to be a unique gameplay twist to it all, right? So we'll see how it plans out. When the new season drops, you're not allowed to ban in ranked. So they will have opportunities to get this character out there and get experience. A lot of people will be right off the hop like they always do. This character's OP, and then all of a sudden we just never see that character again because it's either banned or it's just people just don't play them, right? We often see that. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how that goes. The Solus thing is getting new, updated with her visor. Very, very cool. Nock has got some new abilities. Like, there's a lot of things to check out. I always like the iteration from season to season, and yeah, definitely one of my favorite games of all time. We want to hear from you, though. Hit us up, itgtv.com.